I choose to give up blame. Right now, I am prepping dinner for my parents. But I just want to talk about how, like, giving up blame, like to stop blaming yourself for the things that you did in the past. Like, as long as in the future, meaning now, in the present now, you are able to what's the word? You're able to change the actions, and you're aware of the actions you did before. Don't blame yourself for the actions you did in the past, because the past genuinely does not matter. It genuinely does not matter anymore. What matters is now. What matters is what you do now. Because I was thinking recently, like, man, I really want a boyfriend. Man, I really just want someone that will, like, love me and cherish me and kiss me and call me pretty and stuff like that. And yeah, I do want that. But the other voice in me was like, you shouldn't feel that way. You should be independent. You should want to love yourself and have self-love and be independent. But I think that just giving up that blame that you feel that way and accepting that you feel that way is how you can move forward, and is how you can what's the word, like, it's just how you are able to make these other decisions and choose to move forward with your life about it. And I think that's really important, because if you just have this voice in the back of your head, like these two voices in the back of your head arguing with each other about different beliefs that you have, like, first submit to the belief that you truly are, first of all, and second of all, don't blame yourself for the belief that you have, and understand what you can do to make yourself feel better about that belief. So for example, I believe that I want a boyfriend. I want someone that can love me, but I don't blame myself for that, because I know I haven't been loved like that ever. I haven't been loved romantically like that ever. And it just, like, it makes me sad thinking about it, because even though I have my parents and my friends and everyone there with me, sometimes I still want that person that can romantically love me. But I don't blame myself for that, because that's just how I feel, and I know why I feel that way. I broke down why I felt that way, and I understand why I feel that way. And this can just allow me to move forward with my life. And even though I desire these things, there's nothing I can really do about it. Like, as of right now, at least, there's nothing I can really do about it. Because, yeah, what am I gonna do about it, you know? So it's best to just accept that you feel that way, and there's no need to dwell on it. You could, if you want, do whatever you need to do to understand yourself more and to be more aware of what you're thinking about. But for sure, don't blame yourself for it. Don't blame yourself for the way that you feel, because I know there are so many past situations I've been in where I just keep on blaming myself for the way it happened, and the way it could have been better, and the way that if I didn't do that, then maybe my life wouldn't be like this. But that's what life is. You can't expect what's gonna happen. You just have to accept what happened, and you have to accept what's going to happen in the future, you know? So it's best to just, accept and move on. Forgiving yourself for the things that you did instead of blaming yourself is something crucial to help you move forward and help you become that person you want to be, or become the person you are. I think that's very important. I'm really getting goosebumps talking about this, because I've never said that out loud, because I've always just believed that guys wouldn't like me for the way I look. And that just sucks because I really like having like a romantic partner. Sorry, hold on. I don't know why I'm crying. It's okay though. I just let it happen. Because I don't wanna like hold my tears back to a place that I feel comfortable doing it, and there's no reason not to. So yeah, I always thought, wow, guys wouldn't like me for my looks, so whatever. I blame myself. And it comes back to this childhood shit that I believe that, like, oh, if I did something, then like, and I took care of like if I wore my headgear every day when I was little, then maybe my face wouldn't look like this or some stupid shit like that. I don't want to say stupid shit because that's just blaming myself again. And I just have to, I don't have to, but I accept what happened, and that's all that I can do, you know? All that I can do is move forward with what happened and accept that it happened. And this is kind of unrelated to the topic, but I realize now that your friends don't care about the way you look. They don't care about the way you present yourself. I mean, not like that, but like physically at least. If you have a good soul and you have a loving and caring and kind soul, then nobody cares the way you look. I've been through the situation where I'm like, oh, they probably don't even like me because of the way I look. But it's just like you are not the way you look, and you are not what you do. You are you. You are your soul. I feel like I've mentioned this in another video before, but you are your soul. You are whatever you are. It's literally that simple. Like, there's nothing else to it. And that's literally all I have to say. Like, don't blame yourself for anything that you did in the past, because, you know, I've said it multiple times, just accept who you are right now, and that's literally all that matters. Sometimes I try to prove myself by making myself look weird. See if my friends still want to be friends with me, but it's just like, they don't give a shit, because you are like, oh my god, like, they love you for your soul. They love you for your inner self. Like, they don't just judge you based on your looks and then that's it, because that's not a true friendship. A friendship is someone that you can talk to about your good and bad things, and about what you like, and share your interests, and share the amazing things that happen to you and the horrible things that happen to you. It's very intimate like that, you know? People will still be friends with you, even if you think you look ugly. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. I don't know if I'm too quiet or not, but I don't know, I just feel like talking about, I have literal goosebumps. Like, my hair is going up, bro. Don't be afraid to smile to your fullest. Don't be afraid to be the happiest you want. Don't be afraid to be yourself, because no one cares about, people only care about themselves. They can judge you and they can think about you, but truly it's just their inner problems that are, it's like, it's their inner self that has problems, and that's why, and they're just insecure, and so they just project it onto you. This is like, to me, I've said this multiple times, it's just common sense. Like, what people say, like what people project around them is what they are truly. Yeah. don't be insecure when a pretty person says you're ugly, because they just truly think they're ugly, and they just find pleasure in bullying other people so they can feel good about themselves. Like, that's literally it. It's so simple. It's so fucking simple. Don't be afraid to do what you want. Don't be afraid to be who you are. And yeah, yesterday I had 3 embarrassing moments happen to me in the train station and in the subway. And me before, I would have thought of that the whole day. I would have been like, oh, I wonder what those people think of me. I actually just wonder, like, oh my god, that girl was so stupid and she looked so dumb doing that. But, like, seriously, you're never gonna see those people again. I guarantee you they're gonna forget about you in like 10 minutes. Like, gosh, like, it's literally not that deep. It seriously isn't that deep. So yesterday I was on the subway, and my friend got off, and I looked and I thought it was my stop, and then I ran off, and as soon as the doors were closing, I realized it wasn't my stop. And so I ran back on, and I almost dropped my bag and my sweater, and I was just screamed like, oh shit. And it was like low-key funny to me after, because I didn't feel embarrassed at all. Even though I don't even care how I looked, but I didn't feel embarrassed because I knew that whatever I did didn't matter in like 5 minutes, because no one's gonna come to me and say like, oh, that was so stupid of you to do, blah blah blah. No one's gonna do that. Like, seriously, it's a mental thing. It's literally a mental thing, and you just have to know that. Anyways, back to the topic I was talking about. Like, yeah, it's literally that simple. Just stop blaming yourself for things that you did. Just be yourself, be who you are, and that's about it. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. I felt a little weird saying that. I don't make a lot of videos, but I really want to post this because I like sharing my thoughts. I like sharing my ideas and shit like that. So I hope you enjoyed. Have an amazing, blessed day, and I hope you have a good life. If I see you again, I see you again. If I don't, I don't. Bye.